Hello, beautiful family. Welcome into my channel, Miss Reemi Healings. My name is Reem, and welcome into your Mandala reading. I did the goddess reading yesterday with Goddess Isis, so if you haven't checked that out, please go ahead and do so. I'll link the video in the description box below. I do want to talk about that because there was an epiphany that I had this morning when I woke up, and I felt as if I was taking my first breath of the morning, very symbolic of catching the breath of life that she was channeling to us yesterday. So I had an epiphany, and I'm going to talk about that in just a little bit, but I want to talk about the spirit messages and the channeled messages that I've been receiving about fusing with our spirit. We are connecting, and we are, quite frankly, our spirit is fusing in, like our spirit is taking form, meaning that we are becoming more light bodies. Okay, meaning that we are connecting with our spirit. Okay, when we awaken, when we ascend, it's almost as if like we see a staircase. We see a staircase and we start climbing up, 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 and up. Okay, we leave the distortions, we heal the distortions, we find more truth, and we raise our vibration. Okay, when we do that, we're bridging a gap and we're connecting and we're fusing more with our spirit. I really want to make it clear that we are not separate from our spirit. Our spirit is always with us, always, at all times. Okay, all the time. Okay, it's just we're retrieving our soul. When we awaken, we retrieve our soul. We retrieve more and more energies of our soul. That's what we do. So when I say that you're fusing in with your spirit, when I say your spirit is taking form, when Goddess Isis is saying that she's carrying your spirit and get ready to catch your spirit that's coming through this portal, when she said that, it doesn't mean that your spirit is separate. It means that she's carrying your spirit energies that exist in alternate dimensions, and because you've awakened, because you've found the staircase, she's assisting you in sending these spirit energies to you. Okay, because you're bridging the gap. It's always with you, but your consciousness, your awareness has recognized that, and she's carrying your spirit on her wings and she's sending it through the winds, and you're getting ready to catch your spirit. That, and again, these are energies. A lot of us have our spiritual energy, like our spirit energies in alternate dimensions that we exist in. Okay, meaning our past lives. Some of us, past lives on earth. Some of us, our past life was not on earth. We were a spiritual being somewhere, right? So your spirit exists in that dimension. So Goddess Isis, she controls these winds in different dimensions: the upper world, the spiritual worlds, the middle world, and the lower world. So it's almost as if she is helping you to soul retrieve. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Like these are the imageries that came out yesterday. Okay, this is soul retrieval. All right, this is Goddess Isis. She presented herself as, she wanted us to call her the ancient lady of air, queen of the winds. So she came out actually queen of air in yesterday's reading. So she's depicted as the owl. So this is her sending your spirit through the winds from these alternate dimensions. Okay, again, they're not separate from you. Okay, they're not separate from you. It's just you're more aware of it. Do you see this? You're aware of it. You're looking at it. You've climbed the stairs. You've ascended. So you bridge that gap, and now you're connected. You're getting connected with your spirit. You're fusing with your spirit. Okay, that's this energy that's washing over you, that she's sending through the wind. I really hope that makes sense, because I know that when things get channeled in spirit messages, there's a lot of room for interpretation, which is beautiful, which is fine. Like, please take it how it applies to you. But I don't want to convey a message that is not. And we are definitely not separate from spirit, and we're absolutely not separate from source. So anyway, I really hope that made sense. The other message that Goddess Isis wants to convey again is that through the winds, okay, this air energy, what this air energy is doing again is lifting our physical energies of our physical body and connecting us to source. Okay, so here you are catching this breath of life, like this. You're catching this breath of life. You're intaking it, you're digesting it, you're breathing it in. As you do that, and this breath of life is what she is generating from her wings through the winds, and you're catching this breath of life, you're intaking it, it's raising your physical energies, and you're connected to source, okay? This is what our journey is, right? We're connecting more with our spirit. We're connecting more to source. And with that energy, we are generating new truths. We are formulating new truths about ourselves. Okay? Now, the epiphany that I had this morning, which was like quite profound. So she's saying, catch the breath of life. Okay, just like how she resurrected Osiris from the dead. She fanned her wings, she generated these winds, and it went through his nose. And as he breathed this air in, he was able to come back to life, right? She's assisting us with our rebirth, okay, with our transformation. This energy came out in yesterday's reading. Actually, this was one of the last cards that she wanted to convey in the message yesterday. And the Destiny card was the very first card of the reading, I believe. But when I woke up this morning, as soon as I opened my eyes and I was aware of the very first breath that I took in the morning, the very first one, I saw this image here of a baby. And all I could think about was a baby coming out of the womb and taking their very first breath. And that is the breath of life that she's giving to us. She's saying it's almost as if you're being reborn again. It's almost as if you're a baby coming out of the womb, taking your very first breath. That's what it's going to feel like, this rebirth, this transformation. And yesterday's reading, I felt like this was your spirit. I felt like this was your spirit that was coming out of this portal that you're getting ready to catch. Okay, because you've ascended, you're literally waiting. You've ascended, you're getting ready for this connection, this fuse with your spirit, so that it can fuse with your physical nature, because your physical energies have ascended, okay? And as you catch, so fuse with your spirit, it's almost like you're taking that very first breath like a baby does coming out of the womb. All right, let's go. She's just said that's it. Okay, so I just want to make that clear because, yeah. Anyway, I hope I articulate things properly. Like, this is my thing. This is why I get really shy. This is why I was very shy in the very beginning of doing this, is because I know exactly what they're channeling to me. I see it so visually, so vividly. That's why I paint and all of that. But when it comes to like talking about it, I don't know. Like, I'm not the greatest storyteller. And so that's something that I'm working on. So I really hope I articulated that properly. But anyways, let's get into the mandala. Okay. Thank you, Spirit of the Most High. Thank you, Guardian Angels. Thank you, Spirit. None are coming out right now. Are we not supposed to do a mandala today? What's going on? Spirit of the Most High, Ancestors, Guardian Angels. Oh, Great Grandmother Nyla. That's 2. Let's get 1. Oh, there it is. Just took some time. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I hope my mic is not being obstructed. obstructed. See, do you feel the wind? Do you feel that wind? That's Goddess Isis. 92. 92. I really hope this isn't. Okay, that's fine. 92. So you have here loving kindness. Loving kindness is the mandala. All right. So this Tibet-inspired mandala enables you to suffuse your whole mind with positive feelings toward others, not only loved ones and friends, but also acquaintances and even strangers. Imagine a loved one sitting in the mandala center where the seated figure is. Dwell on the qualities you admire so much in this person. Visualize him or her bathed in your love. Contemplate the four symbols within the T shapes: dove, meaning peace, the hands symbolizing warmth, fire symbolizing purity, and eye symbolizing empathy. Identify all these ingredients in the quality of love. Visualize family and friends in particular niches inside the mandala. Beyond the central square are mere acquaintances, and beyond the outer circle, a number of strangers. Welling up around the central figure and endlessly spilling outwards, feel your love pouring out of you and energizing everyone. The strangers receive the same quality of love as your loved one, a love that is undiminished by distance. Meditate on love so that you long for the welfare of all, even your enemies. That is beautiful. That is such a beautiful message. I feel like that was very timely as well. That's beautiful. Peace, warmth, purity, and empathy. This is what the world needs more of, right? Loving and kindness to not only people, but even to everything within the world that exists in. Everything in the world that exists in. So this was some mandala. I feel like this was a very beautiful message. Let's see. All right. Let's see where else we go with this energy. Loving and kindness. A love undiminished by distance. I feel like I need to go to the goddesses here. I just keep feeling like a gathering, strengths and bonds. Remember, I don't know which reading it was. I think it was a couple mandalas ago, maybe 2 weeks ago or something, where we had the alliance card, where I felt like we were making alliances, we were strengthening bonds and relationships, loving and connecting more. See, the more we love ourselves, the more that we accept and love other people. That's why these healing journeys are so important and they take a lot out of us. They take a lot out of us. Okay, let's see where else we go with this energy. You have here patterns. Number 12, Goddess Ellen. Forgiveness. Interesting. And the in-between, Goddess Hecate. So immediately I feel like there needs to be forgiveness. Okay, not only forgiveness within the self, because forgiveness is a powerful healing energy, because when we forgive, we're not condoning people's behaviors when we forgive. That's not what forgiveness means. Forgiveness does not mean I forgive you, therefore I think that what you did was okay. forgiveness is about peace of mind. Forgiveness is saying that you understand that nobody is perfect. Forgiveness is saying that you are no longer holding on to the pain. You're no longer harboring negative energies. You're no longer holding on to that pain, hurt. You're saying, I let it go. I let it go for peace. I let it go for me. I let it go for the other person. That's what forgiveness is. And I feel like forgiveness is going to break a pattern in your life. Okay. This is really talking about loving and kindness towards a self. Okay. Maybe it's for some of you, you need to forgive yourself to break a pattern. Okay. There's a pattern here that is repetitive within the self. For some of you, it's forgiving other people and breaking a pattern and breaking a cycle with the relationships that you see. Maybe you see a pattern with the relationships that you have. Could be within the family dynamic, could be with friends, could be with lovers, okay, romantic lovers, however it applies to you. But there's a pattern here that can be broken with forgiveness. And that's why Goddess Hecate is here saying that as soon as you break this pattern, you're no longer going to be in the in-between. You're going to transition from the old to the new instead of being stuck in between the old and new. Okay, so forgiveness is going to break this pattern. Okay, that's a beautiful message. I feel like that also resonates with me. My forgiveness is I need to forgive myself. That's me. I want to share that because a lot of people feel like I don't know, forgiveness is interesting. Forgiveness is interesting, but yet it's so powerful. It's so simple, but yet it's so powerful. But this resonates with me because I need to forgive myself for you know, I don't know, my past, the things that I've done to hurt myself. And I want to share that because I feel like it might resonate with a few people. Because I've done a lot of things that hurt me. And I've harbored that and I've held on to that and I had guilt and shame. So I feel like this is speaking to me that I need to forgive myself to break a pattern so that I can move forward. That's the message. So that's beautiful. Thanks, Spirit. That's very special. Very special message. Okay, let's go. I don't know, I just feel like talking to oracles today. We might get into the tarot, we'll see. But this is a Native Heart Healing Oracle, so let's see what the Healing Heart Oracle has to say. The Native Heart Healing Oracle, excuse me. It's by Melanie Ware. One more shuffle, thank you. I love the wind. So beautiful. Okay. What other messages do you have for us, please? Thank you, Spirit of the Most High. You have your white buffalo. Conscious channeling at the bottom of that. Interesting. But we're being guided to this one. Wow, this is beautiful. Let me show you that one more time. The white buffalo. All right. Gentle wisdom, peaceful resolution. Oh, that's forgiveness. An easy gain. The peaceful energy of white buffalo stands with you. Buffalo, the great provider, offers sustenance to one and all, just like loving and kindness. White buffalo signifies a time of peace. It is time to embrace natural ways and learn from the wisdom contained within the Earth's ecosystem. It is a time of unity, healing, and restoration, knowing that one and all can and will be provided for. You do not need to struggle to survive. The buffalo is an incredible animal with the power that is inherently known, not through exertion. It is a bringer of great truths and converts knowledge into wisdom. This mandala brings the message that you are the great provider in your life and heralds abundance and fruition for those that choose to walk the path of peace. Remember that peace begins with the self. That's why forgiveness is here. As the great energy of manifestation and abundance is with you, carefully choose how you wish to create your world. With this energy at your side, wanting and yearning give way to a much lighter energy. Feel your desired outcome and thus create it. Balance is the principle within this mandala as the peace pipe is balanced at its center. Simplify your world and let the peaceful energy of white buffalo bring balance and harmony for one and all. This oracle also presents as a powerful yes. It is a yes card to those seeking guidance of the heart. Follow your heart now as this mandala speaks of a time of plenty. Oh, I have this feeling that after you get out of this in-between energy, I feel like you're heralding into this new beginning, into a time of plenty. I want to go to the shamanic oracle. Sometimes I feel intimidated by this deck because I don't know, I feel like I need to be in a certain energy to channel it. I feel like they're really powerful cards. This is actually the first time I'm using it in a video, but I feel guided to it. One more shuffle. The giveaway. The giveaway. This to me is really talking about giving your fears away. Giving away things that you don't need, giving pain away. Forgiveness is a form of giveaway. Because forgiveness is you're giving away that you're letting it go, meaning, okay, giveaway is like you're giving away to spirit. Okay? So forgiveness is a form of giveaway. When you forgive, you let go of pain. When you forgive, you let go of shame. When you forgive, you let go of the guilt, any emotion that harbors, okay, and keeps you stuck in patterns and in the in-between of old and new, stagnancy, okay? So that's what Spirit is saying here with the giveaway. And it's also like, as you give this energy away, something new comes in, right? What gets removed always gets replenished with something else. And that's why I feel like you're heralding into this like new beginning. It's almost like instantaneous, like, because as soon as this forgiveness energy, this is energetic. So that's instant. That's instantaneous. You're going to herald into this new beginning as soon as you forgive and break. This pattern is going to break instantly, and then you're going to experience this time of plenty. I want to shuffle and get one more. It's number 23. Goddess Hecate number is number 19, which is also 10 if you reduce it, which is completion. Yeah, so something is definitely completion here, endings. Oh, that popped right back in. Nothing else? Oh, there we go. Oh, there's two. The Andean cross is the spirit. So you have here number 244, and you have here fire. This is purification. You have 1919. You could be seeing 1919, but see this fire? It's in a circle. This is purification. That's 1010. Completion and renewal energies. I feel like for some of you, like you've sacrificed a lot. You've set the sacrifice here. See these energies of like someone reaching. It's almost like for some of you, see someone's like reaching up and they're grabbing. It's almost like one is releasing, like sacrificing, giving something away. The other one looks like it's grabbing something for return. So it's like you're giving something away and you're getting something in return. That's what these two energies are talking about. I talked about that earlier with forgiveness. When something gets removed, something else gets replenished. That's why 1010 is here, completion and renewal. That's very symbolic of endings and new beginnings. This is confirmation of spirit. Spirit is helping you here, returning energies back to you. I also feel like you're getting like a spark back in your life here with fire. It's almost like as soon as you forgive, as soon as you release these harbored energies, as soon as you just let go of pain, of shame and guilt and forgive, whether it's people or forgive yourself, whatever situation, that is really going to purify you and help you heal. This fire is what's also like I'm seeing a rope. With this pattern card, I'm seeing a rope. And this fire is burning that rope as soon as you forgive. As soon as you forgive. It's also like this regeneration, this rebirth energy. Yeah, I definitely feel strong. Like this week, there's going to be a lot of patterns that are going to be broken. A lot. You're going to herald into a time of plenty. Okay, when you give away this energy, give it away to spirit. Give it away to spirit. Okay? Let's go into the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Let's see messages from here. Let's get a few cards out. The Self. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at the doves. Look at the doves. This ties into, look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, that is so beautiful. It is the same imagery. It is the same. Oh, that is so beautiful. And the dove at the top, look at the dove at the top of the mandala. This is, again, I'm seeing, this is peace. This is all about peace. This is what this white buffalo was talking about, peace. Okay, the doves here in the mandala represent peace, the loving and kindness and the peace that you have within the self. Oh, that is so beautiful. This week is going to be a powerful week for you guys of learning about the self, healing the self. Look at all this. This is a fire dragon that is here. There is a fire energy. There's a fire dragon. Look at the dragons here of their fire dragons, okay, for purification and renewal, helping to renew the self. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Wow. Oh, it's going to be a peaceful week. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness, because I've had a pretty tough week. This resonates with me a lot. I've had a really tough couple weeks, And it's all like within my own mind, and it's nothing outside of me. That's what Spirit is saying. It's like it's nothing outside of you. Forgive anything that is outside of you. Forgive yourself. Okay, because peace can only be found within the self. That's it. No one can give you peace. Nothing can give you peace. It's all about you. It's all about you. And this is what's really going to help you step into your new beginnings, okay, to break these patterns. This is also in a circle. This is completion. Do you see that I talked about? That's really interesting. It's almost like this fire energy is circulating you. Excuse me. That's beautiful. Purification by fire. It's almost like you've been put through this like ring of fire. It's like you've been through a lot of instances, situations in your life. You've experienced patterns, you've experienced pain. That's like this ring of fire. That's the ring of fire. And you're coming out of it purified, and you're feeling peace within the self. Oh, that's so beautiful. That's beautiful. This is what I have. This is what I have. I feel like that was just the card that we needed to just tie everything in together. Let's see if there are any other messages here. I'm just kind of really, again, I'm being drawn to the wings here. And we just did the reading, Goddess Isis, yesterday. And she presented herself as the owl, as a bird. And I just feel that peace energy kind of wash over me right now. I feel very peaceful. Beautiful. All right. Sorry, I'm just kind of in this energy. So this was the message. I hope it resonated with you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I also want to say I'm going to get to all of the zodiac sign readings. I've been receiving, I receive a lot of messages. I don't know if they're from new subscribers. I don't know if they're from subscribers that have been with me for a long time. But for the zodiac signs, I only do them when guided. I don't have a schedule on those. I do these readings weekly, these mandala readings, because I'm guided to. But for the zodiacs, I do them when Spirit says go. I don't do them weekly. I don't do them bi-weekly. I sometimes don't even do them monthly. Sometimes it takes a month and a half from one zodiac reading to the next. And, you know, some people have been asking me if I stopped reading for their sign. And I just want you guys to think about me and like why I do the things that I do. Why would I stop reading for some sign? That would be weird of me to do that. That would be kind of bad of me to just say, oh, I'm not going to read for this sign anymore. You know what I mean? Like, my character, I would never do that. And I don't know. It's just like, that's my guidance. I do readings when guided. You receive messages in divine timing. If you need to, my wish is that you guys can understand that you can understand divine timing, that you can understand that Spirit sends you messages when you're only meant to hear them. If I do readings outside of that, outside of my guidance, I'm not going to be truthful. I'm going to be misaligned, and I won't channel. I won't do conscious channeling. I won't. So please, please, please know that your readings come out, your zodiac sign readings will come out when they're meant to. And I think that's honestly such a gift. It's such a gift to know that, because then you'll know that if it resonates with you that heavily at the time you see it, then you know that message is truly for you. And I also don't want to bombard you guys with messages constantly, like every week, or zodiac sign specifically I'm talking about. Like, because that also, for me personally, like, that creates confusions. You know, if you get a zodiac sign reading every week or every 2 weeks, it's like, I don't know, there's some codependency on that, and I don't want anyone to be codependent on readings. You guys are powerful beings, and I want to empower you to fly. I don't want you to be codependent on these messages from spirit, okay? Spirit guides us. Spirit will send us messages when we need to hear them. So I feel like I really need to say that. But anyways, I love you guys. I'm actually going to do Leo right now because I feel guided to. So I love you guys, okay? Until next time.